It's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
You're good, you're good. I four, ready. Check, nickel. Save.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
11. 54. You kill. Go.
A final shot before half for Breeze. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Hey, Charlie. Check right 54.
Looking to throw on second down. Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
A gain of 6 there on first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Here we go, D. You kill. Come on. 54. 5.
Breeze going to try and throw on third down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Here we go. Deuce. Check 24. Easy, opposite.
Breeze a quick throw out to Thomas. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Hey, dude. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on.
Now Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Now Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go right back to Thomas, complete again. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now a toss, Kamara left side. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
58's the month. 5-9. Hey, 58's the month. Well, 58's the month. Keep it up, defense. Alpha. 58, boys. 58.
To throw is Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And Lutz puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Breeze now. This is caught by Ginn. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A give. This is Kamara. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 45 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On second down, it's White. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady continues to be nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack. Throwing now is Brady. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. He's got a man, complete. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. On 1st down, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
54 Mike. Let's get off the field.
Back to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
And this one brought in by Sanu. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To throw is Brady. And he's got it. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run for it. This is White, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
95-56. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeout.